Yeah, thanks a lot, software. Thanks a lot. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck everybody shit out of you. 29. He kills me like that one more time. This LP will be finished. Nah, I'm just running. Nah, I'm running. I'm gonna run like a scared little bitch. I'm a scared little bitch at this point. That freaking Regenomorph. No more stores, no more anything. Running fucking low on ammo. All around. On the things that matter, I'm running low on. No, it's not worth a damn thing, you little bastard. Oh, God damn it.
The research in that marker is worth every life we just lost. I won't let you through
Thank you, Isaac. Now, time to die.
What?
Yours is the last body we need to be reborn. The Makers must be absorbed.
The Makers? You mean me? But Strauss said we could destroy the marker.
Not if we consume you first.
God damn it, I trusted you! Fuck you! And fuck your marker!
Fuck the keyboard. Fuck the keyboard. Fuck the keyboard. Died because of a keyboard. Died because of a keyboard. Died because of a keyboard. Died because of my keyboard. Fuck the keyboard. How am I supposed to... How is... What the fuck? You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do something else. Difficulty. Oh. Oh, Womom Zealot? Well, fuck that. Now we're gonna do normal. This is just so I can show the fucking ending of the game. This is just so I can show the ending of the fucking game. There we go. Game's beaten. Woohoo! I changed it! Whoop-de-doo! Well, after a few minutes of reading on some forums, I found that they disappear when I hit the code. So obviously I was doing it wrong. But you know what? Fuck the game anyway. It's still getting a 0 out of 100 for lazy fucking design. They send a regenerating necromorph at you when there was no way for it to even have been possible, since pretty much Mercer's researchers pretty much destroyed before it even got over here to the sprawl. Oh yes, he's taking a nice rest. So already they fucked up there. He chases you for an entire chapter. So, they pretty much did that just because they couldn't think of any way to ramp up the difficulty. So they said, hey, look it, let's be lazy. Let's put the regenerating bastard at you. That was pretty much their way of ramping up the difficulty without doing anything nice. Okay. No, that was a load of bullshit. Wouldn't y'all agree? I was expecting them to do that by themselves. Not have me control it. Now I gotta watch it again. Well, ain't that nice of them. Overall, it just felt like the game was lazily put together. Sure, Isaac was more maneuverable this time around. A few of the weapons were rearranged, like the pulse rifle. The line guns, proximity mines, time to explode was significantly lengthened compared to the first game, and a few things and other things like that. It also doesn't help that the game was a fucking glitched out mess. I mean, think about it. There was that time when I just fell to the floor just from walking around. That, in a well-made game, that does not happen. And then an elevator glitches out. I have to reset the game to get it to work again. And then, right when I started this recording, I died as soon as I went through the door in chapter 15. And as soon as I respawn, my weapon was gone. I couldn't, the game had crashed. I mean, the game was just an outright glitchy mess. The graphics was exactly the same as the first game, so nothing there, no upgrade there. So, if I were to give it 5, it would still have the same 5 from the first game. Let's see, let's go on to the enemies here. The enemies, they were a lot cheaper than the first time around, I'll be honest. They were faster, they were stronger. Yes, I chose Zealot all throughout the game, but so what? I died well over triple what I did the first time around compared to the first game. Then again, it only had what? Easy, normal, hard, and impossible compared to casual, normal, survivalist, zealot, and impossible. I mean, come on, does the game really need 5 different modes of difficulty? That just allows a developer to be lazy on their mechanics. But seriously though, on the final boss fight, they should not be sending swarms of enemies that you can barely even see. And you can tell that they were randomly spawning in set locations. On that little small island. That was bad design. That was outright lazy, bad design. Sure, I had to cheese it by turning it to normal. If I'd come in with there was apparently, based on the forums I read, there was a right and wrong way to come into this battle. All the guns I went in the first time with, you cannot win with them at all. The Seeker rifle does not have a fast enough shoot rate to counter them rushing you like they do. Because on Zealot it takes 3 shots to stagger Nicole, then 3 more shots to stagger the marker. So, and the Seeker rifle has a maximum amount of 7, so then you have to reload 3, stagger. If you can even manage to, if you haven't died yet from just reloading, I guarantee you will die before you actually get that 3rd shot off to stagger Nicole. So that would mean that the plasma rifle, the javelin gun, the flamethrower, the line gun, you can't take any of those guns into the final boss fight compared to the first game. You can actually do entire single gun challenge with each individual gun, except for the flamethrower in the first game, and be almost completely fine. And sure, the mechanic of only spawning the ammo of the gun that you actually have, that's actually still a nice, rather mechanic. But it still gives you ammo that you don't actually need occasionally. Which, if someone who's not very good at these games were to play, they would still end up being screwed anyway. So then there's really nothing you can do about that. Honestly, I'm just going to give the game a 0 out of 100 for overall lazy design for that last little bit. Because the game should not be that rage-inducing. So let's just go ahead and enjoy the credits. Y'all let me know about the bullshit you all had to experience with that final boss fight. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Oh yeah, here's another one. Story plot holes. When we look at the Dead Space 1, it was clear that the Earth government left the marker there for a reason. Yet, suddenly, the Earth government is interested in the marker again, 300 years later. It makes absolutely no sense. It's very clear that they left it there on purpose. Not to be messed with. Then suddenly you have Tiedemann, who is now messing with it again. It makes absolutely no sense in terms of the scope of the first game. So you have a huge plot hole. Now, the unitologists, yeah, I actually understand that part. But from the Earth government perspective, it makes absolutely no sense. Now I played the first game 5 more times after beating it for that initial blind playthrough. And well, I did them with just single guns. That's how I know how powerful they are. So, and this game, you can't do a single gun challenge unless it's with the pulse rifle. It just is not possible. Sure, you might make it up to the final boss, but there's only what? 3 weapons in the game that even have a remote chance of you even finishing that fight. It's the Seeker Rifle, the Pulse Rifle, and the Contact Beam. Those are the only 3 you have that have a chance of finishing the game. Actually finishing the game. So let me know in the comments. Man, I've got a lot of cutting to do for this game. I should be able to get it down to about 27 episodes. That's how much I died. And I'm gonna leave all the bullshit in with the final boss, that's for sure. La 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 la. Well, ain't that lovely? I'm gonna go straight through this game as fast as possible a second time around. New items in the store and for schematics lost in the sprawl to get assistance experimental technology. Save for 3 times. Okay. Not unlike the Resident Evil mechanic.